Every 15 seconds, someone in the U.S. is told they have cancer. And too often, the patients are too young to even understand, but their parents do. Last year, almost 10,000 children were diagnosed with cancer, and hope comes in the form of research and support for the littlest of fighters. I recently met a very inspiring second grader who's now helping the American Cancer Society raise money to benefit other kids just like him.
You'll never meet a bigger fan of golf than 8-year-old Kaysen Diggs. He has his own putting green and golf cart, complete with his personal parking space in the driveway thanks to some good old sidewalk chalk. Golf is his passion. And when this little boy was faced with the very big diagnosis of cancer and the seemingly endless tubes and IVs in the hospital, golf was a motivator.
Just tied to the bed, and he wouldn't get out of bed for anything. And then one of our friends brought up a putting green into his ICU room, and he was like, oh, okay, can somebody hold it? You know, and it was immediately he wanted to get out of the bed and start putting.
Rewind to spring of 2024, when a fever and what his parents first thought was just a virus led to lots of blood work, tests, and a very shocking chest x-ray.
And she said, well, it looks like lymphoma. And at that point, I just remember being like, lymphoma, like the cancer lymphoma? That was exactly my word, was like the cancer. And she said, yeah, like the cancer.
Kaysen's parents, Claudia and Corey, were in disbelief, even though his dad almost seemed to have had a premonition.
But I've always been super concerned about him getting cancer. It's really weird. I don't know why. I was just always worried about something happening to him, and I was always like checking him for things.
2 of my patients today.
Being a nurse with experience in adult cancer, Claudia's wheels immediately started turning. When more testing determined Kaysen didn't actually have lymphoma, he had T-cell acute lymphoblastic leukemia, she was relieved to learn that would be easier to treat in a child like Kaysen.
He, by the grace of God, was in remission on day 28, which was a miracle in itself.
Then began a 3.5-year course of treatment, starting with intensive chemotherapy. Doctors would completely suppress Kaysen's bone marrow to reteach his body to produce healthy blood cells.
Every time that they knocked his immune system out, his body got weaker and weaker and weaker. So the very last time that they were doing that was when he got super sick.
In February of last year, Kaysen had a rare complication after taking one particular chemo medicine, and it was the toughest part of his battle to date.
The doctor said, if he comes home, and I was like, wait a minute, you know, because you don't live in that space and you don't think about it, but that's when it really sunk into me that it was serious.
But Kaysen's strength pulled him through, and his treatment continues.
Kaysen is, he's doing really well right now. He's transitioning back into school. He's making friends. He's very resilient.
The Diggs were the perfect choice to be the mission honoree family at this year's American Cancer Society Richmond Golf Classic. Money raised will support other kids like Kaysen and help search for new life-saving treatments.
Like approval dates and the medication he still takes daily, his oral chemo medication now that he takes daily, was FDA approved in 1953. And that to me is insane that it's been 73 years and there hasn't been a newer medication that has come out that has less side effects that are life-altering for him.
So Kaysen will be out on the course and loving every minute of it.
You're starting to see the joy. We were just talking about this the other day. You're starting to see that joy in his face.
And taking part in these types of events and being able to actually play on the golf course and not just ride around or not just watch, but actually be present and help with the putting and just be outside.
So the Diggs will hit the links as the mission honoree family at the American Cancer Society's 37th annual Richmond Golf Classic. It made me a little emotional. This Monday, and the event will bring in hundreds of thousands of dollars to support families and look for life-saving research. And of course, our own Zach Daniel will be the MC. This is an event that you've been a part of for 12 years, Zach, and Kaysen and his family. This is what it's all about.
Yeah, you know, you go to these events and you either take part in them or you raise the money, and sometimes if you don't see that connection, that personal connection, you know, it doesn't have the same impact. But when you see what it does, the impact it has on the individuals and their families, it's huge. Cancer touches so many families. My mom is battling metastatic breast cancer, and she has been for years. And it's a race to find the right medication, because medications work for a while. The cancer gets kind of smart, and it mutates and it moves around. And you know, by the grace of God and modern medicine and donations and contributions and the American Cancer Society, she is still with us.